Force Media, unclog your feed.
In the Bravo universe, there are two equally destructive forces: the housewives, who start it, and the producers, who make sure it finishes on camera. These are their stories.
I always want to make myself look worse before you see me. So then you're like, oh, you're not as ugly as I thought. You're not as fat as I thought. Welcome back to another episode of Reality Corp. My name is Ace Fanning, and I am joined by my very beautiful co-host, Ana Quincoces, former Real Housewife of Miami, and now she's doing bigger and better things, guys, here at Reality Corp, Foss Media. It's hard for you to go outside. And I feel the same way. Like when I'm at Taco Bell and they're like, "Excuse me, is your name Ace?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And it's like they try to pretend it's because I have like a pickup order, but they know.
And they start like nudging each other.
Yes,
like at the drive-thru, and then they all kind of crowd in the drive-thru. Do you want more like hot, extra spicy, hot sauce?
Yeah. It's tough.
I think they think you're a mild guy.
It's tough. Well, I am.
No, you are.
Guys,
you have mild pussy written all over your face.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Sorry.
That was a little far, Ana.
I have a lot.
You've got a lot of. It's your peptides.
It's the peptide. It's this house. It's everything. Plus, I'm excited about our guests.
I'm very excited about our guests today, guys.
We love our guests.
Today, we're going to be talking about Traitors. And who better to have on than everyone's favorite Traitor, Britney Haynes. Wow. Hello, gorgeous. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Well, I see you being here.
Thank you for having me. I see you put on your Rob Rawls.
Yes.
I'm very... Yes.
Oh my God, I hadn't even noticed that. Ace, what the fuck is that?
So I had these overalls for a very long time when I was fit. And my wife always said to me, like, don't wear those. Those look stupid. Those are terrible. And then she saw Rob wearing them on Traitors. And all of a sudden she's like, those were fucking hot. And I'm
Boston
like,
Rob?
No.
This season. Okay.
This season. Yeah, she's on Boston. I mean, me and Boston Rob are kind of the same.
I'm talking about Britney's season. You were Boston.
Boston Rob never wore overalls. He wore jeans, but not Rawls.
Right. And always a blazer, right? Like always the blazer and the cap.
Yeah, like a T-shirt with a blazer and a backward hat. That was pretty much his standard issue uniform. Yeah.
But so I called my wife out on it, and I was like, you told me I looked terrible in overalls, but he wears them. She's like, I know, but it was like his muscles and stuff. So I just wanted to try and ignite a flame in our marriage.
Okay. Well, did it work? No. Not at all.
No.
I felt very strongly that he should have added some sort of Scottish flair to the rolls.
Yeah.
So maybe you could do that. Just like, I don't know, stick like a plaid hanky down in your first chest pocket or something.
Yeah. No, I could do that for sure.
A good idea.
Like something, because my big complaint was like, why don't we look the theme anymore?
Right.
Why are we not? When did we stop doing that? Because the rolls, Lisa Rinna wore animal print every episode, Traitors on Safari. Like, when did we stop trying to be Scottish?
Okay, I have a question for you.
Dorinda tries to lean in because she wants to remind us that she lived in Scotland and all that. She loves it.
Oh yeah. She was very in. I do appreciate it though when they're a little bit on theme. Mora's outfits, love. She's pretty much.
I like Candace's outfits.
Candace did well until the end. I didn't like that last one.
What was the last one she wore?
With the beret?
No, I shouldn't have the beret. It was like the 2-piece Mrs. Clausy kind of set.
Oh yeah. I know what you're saying.
And then she put the high boot on with it. It just wasn't. I didn't really like that one, but I really liked the one that was like Toxic Airline adjacent.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that one was cute.
I have a question for you. So when they had that huge party where everyone is in over the top outfits,
right?
Do you think is that like styled by the show, or do people get a stylist who then gets them ready for the show? Like it felt like everyone was over the top.
Yes, they were, but they were advised specifically like you need a banquet look.
Okay.
And they didn't say, obviously they're not given any sort of like, here's what's going to happen at the banquet, but they say like you need 11 outfits, right? They make you bring an outfit, 11 outfits, one for every episode. So you're going to need 11 looks, plus we need you to bring, they might not have even said banquet. They might have said like, there's going to be like a formal night. You know, they might not have said specifically banquet, but they do tell you that in advance. Very similarly, when I was on season 3, they had us bring something for that Red Wedding episode.
Oh yeah.
Where we got married or whatever. They had you bring a look specifically for that, but we weren't told like that it was a wedding look. We were just told like bring something formal in either black or red.
Okay.
We were told specifically it had to be black or red. And so, but I will say that they do have a stylist on set. She's wonderful. And they keep a lot of things on hand. Yeah. And sometimes they will just kind of add to.
Okay.
Like they might say like, oh, you should throw, like they gave me that super sparkly jeweled headband. Yeah. They might like have you add like a little piece here or there or whatever. So they do have a stylist on set. So I say that because I think it's important when considering that Lisa Rinna had to have someone touch that clip-on earring that was on her chest. I think that they very much, it wasn't out of the ordinary because they are like adding bits and bobs is what they call it. Bits and bobs. Yeah. It's very cute.
Oh, funny.
Yes. As they're adding their bits and bobs, you know, it wouldn't be weird for someone to be wearing an earring on their shirt.
Right.
Because you're kind of used to at this point. And everyone was being over the top, right? So it wouldn't even like stand out. Obviously, thinking about it in the retrospective, you're like, that earring had no place on that flamenco Donald Duck ensemble. Yeah. It really didn't match at all. But it wouldn't have stood out to them as being irregular because by this point they're used to production just like adding a little flair here there.
Oh. I love
to me,
this. Is
it's
the
so
stuff
weird that
she
lasted as long, as long as she has, because she's so obvious. Like she's
Same.
So obvious.
That's how I feel too.
Oh wow! Like
the biggest shock to me too was that it wasn't even obvious to Dorinda, who, in my opinion, like if you gave me the roster and you said, "Okay, Brittany, who are the traitors?" and you just showed me the roster, I would have said Donna Kelsey and Lisa Rinna. And so my second place to Lisa Rinna would have been Dorinda. Like Dorinda would have been up there for me. Yeah. So Dorinda is able to even exclude herself because she knows that she's a faithful and she still doesn't think it's Lisa Rinna.
That's
like
weird.
Who do you think it is? Caroline Stanbury is already murdered. Like who then, Dorinda? How are you missing? How was she missing Lisa Rinna? It was so obvious. Nothing but the roster, like nothing but the reputation.
I appreciated when Dorinda was like, I forgot we were playing a game. I thought we were just having a nice girls' weekend.
She was so upset when she got, talking about the outfits. She said that she had planned her outfits to, and really had gone in all in on the theme. So that's why she was disappointed.
So she's getting to wear them now. Yeah. I was really impressed with her at the beginning of the game because I'm like, how is Dorinda totally being overlooked here? Like I would suspect that Dorinda was a traitor because she's returning. Right. And if you're returning, you're going to be on my list. I mean, you're just thinking production, right?
Right.
And so I was like, how is she doing this? Like, why is no one suspicious of Dorinda? And now I'm like, I mean, I think that they really just don't think she has it in her. I think that because she's just blindsided left and right.
Yeah.
They're like, there's just no way.
Yeah. I don't think that she can keep a strategy straight. She's just all over the place.
It's just funny to me because like, who do you think the traitors are, Dorinda? Yeah. We're surprised by Lisa Rinna.
To be there to wear her outfits.
Did you, but also when Candace wrote down Rob's name and then you realize she's a traitor, I feel like I'm such a petty bitch that I'm like, oh, she told us who the other traitor is. Like instantly that's where my head goes.
It can, I totally think that still could play out. I think that we just have another couple episodes to go.
Okay.
Because I do think that if you have in your mind already that person is definitely a faithful, then it kind of looks like they're just grasping at straws, right? Like these are the two different pathways that you can take. either she was desperately grasping at straws and it was nonsense, which is honestly what happened when Boston Rob came after me. I was a faithful at that time. Right. I mean, I wasn't a traitor yet. And he really did, just in an effort to try to save himself, pulled somebody random, happened to be me. And I mean, I wasn't a traitor, so that really happened. However, I think that give those people a couple more episodes, a couple more misfires, and they're going to think back to that.
Right.
I think that we just haven't seen it like marinate long enough in their minds yet, because at the time that it happened, they all think that he's such a faithful, that they saw it as like, I think that if he was already suspicious, it would have been like red flag immediately. Right. But because he has no sus on him at all, yeah, they see it as like, oh my gosh, what a desperado. Like,
how much
how
free
sad for
time
her.
Do you have when you're on the show?
Very, very little. Like, filming days are super long.
Yeah.
And
you have a dark day every
like 3 or 4 days, which I loved those days. Those were my favorite.
What do you do on those days?
I took jigsaw puzzles and they gave me a giant piece of cardboard and I worked puzzles literally all day. Oh, wow. And there's a dedicated true crime channel that I would turn on. Their true crime is like not as good as ours either.
No.
It's like not very mystery. They tell the story, but without trying to make it a mystery. So it's like a little more boring. But anyway, it was so strange how they like do it a different way. Anyway, I would turn on the true crime channel and I would just sit there and work my puzzles and eat my cheese and my shortbread. I was very happy on my down days.
But did you spend an inordinate amount of time trying to figure out, like breaking your head as to who strategy and stuff?
Yeah, I kept a notebook where every night when I would go back, I would write down what happened, who voted for who, you know, who did what, and so I had like a running list in my notebook of like what I thought was happening.
Oh, I would be so bad. I have the worst memory with stuff that just happened. Right. I can remember stuff happened 20 years ago, but stuff that just happened, I'm always like, fuck, who was that? I would probably not even remember who we voted off.
So on Big Brother, you always have competitions that come into play at some point that are like, okay, put these events in order. And they're really obscure events. Like you really have to be studying day 4. This is who played in this competition. Day 5, this is who. So I kept waiting on that to happen. Okay. So I was taking like these copious notes where it was like,
good. Yeah.
Okay, who was in which car on day 6? None of that. We don't try that hard on Traitors. Like we're just running a stone up a hill. Like it's not that serious. But I kept waiting on that information to come into play and it never did. So I was like taking very specific notes.
I need background information from you because what happens morning of? We see the person go into the room who has been murdered and they're in their new outfit. We know it happens in the morning. But like, does everybody go into that room and then they go into another room?
The groups that you arrive in are the groups that you see people go into the breakfast room. In those groups, those are the groups that you're in prior to breakfast. They keep you separated from each other in those small groups.
But do they send everybody in to film a confessional? Because
not everybody, but more than just the dead person. Okay. Not everybody, but more than just the dead person. So that you're never totally sure if they're coming back or not.
Okay. And then
it's very nerve-wracking.
Do you?
And so like me, I would look around at who else was in my small group and analyze like, is someone out of this group dead, to try to like put the odds in my head of how likely it's me. Like if I look around the room and it's a bunch of people that I don't think were up for murder, then I'm like, okay, good. Like I'm in the safety group.
Gotcha.
That's the thing with those competition shows. You're like, I'm going home today. I'm going home today.
Oh yeah. I always thought that I was going home, but I would try to read the room and be like, okay, does this look more like a first to breakfast room or a last to breakfast room? Oh. And I would try to analyze from there, like if I was safe or not.
But there's no pattern.
Well, just whatever you think's going on in the game.
Yeah.
Like if I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm in this room with 2 traitors right now, I'm probably okay. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. So kind of here's my other question. And this is a very important one.
Okay.
Do you guys actually knock on the door? Or does production knock on the door?
You knock on the door and you...
Nerve-wracking.
There's always somebody in your group who wants to be the door knocker. And I'm far too exhausted to care.
Right. Knock
So I'm
yourself
like,
out,
have
knocking on
at
the door.
it. Yeah, go ahead. Make a splash. You know, like they really want to do like the best knock ever. Like
I'm laughing because that's me.
I was just going to say, please let
I'm
me
always
knock.
like-
I've dreamt of this moment my whole life.
yes. I'm like, I'll go last. Like, I don't care.
Oh.
They're like, doot, 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 doot. I'm like, go off. Wow. You know, no one cares.
Oh,
It's hilarious.
I love
It's
that.
so stupid. And then it comes across as like, people are like, why do you knock like that? And it's like, they just had their moment. Can you give it to them, please? They thought about how they were going to knock,
Right.
the tempo, how hard they were going to do it. Like that was a thought out decision.
Right.
Please appreciate it.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that's the little stuff that like gets
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
he's practiced the knock.
Oh,
He's already
for sure.
Yeah. And they just decide in the group. Like it'll be like, I haven't knocked yet. Okay.
Oh God!
you
See,
can knock.
never. I would never care about that.
I'd never cared either. But can you tell I'm too tired to care about who knocks? This is why I'm only as successful as I am, because this is how much effort I'm willing to give. I'm not going to kill myself to be the door knocker.
No.
Like I'm too tired.
Agreed. I get it.
Okay. Speaking of Traitors, like it came out recently that Lisa said you have no time in between the challenge and like the roundtable or dinner or whatever to get ready.
Correct. I mean, to an extent, yes. Like you arrive ready and that's it. You don't get to go like there is no long amount of time. When you get back from the mission, you change clothes and then go into it's cameras up time because it's like talking before going to the banishment table. But any additional time that you take to get ready, you're cutting your own game short, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Like there might be 1 hour. Like let's say there's 1 hour from the time you hit the door from the mission until the banishment table. If you spend 30 minutes of that taking your sweet time getting ready, you only have 30 minutes left to go and try to see what everybody else is voting, what the rumors are, whatever. So you're eating into your own game time. This is why I always looked super hideous.
No,
it's
you
very
didn't.
relevant.
You always
looked
looked
great.
good.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Because it's like I would be trying to scramble as fast as I could. I needed to get downstairs and figure out who's doing what and who's in what room and what's everybody saying, because it really is like a very short amount of time. And you really are eating dinner on camera as well. So, also figure that in. That's why
little thing, like that island that is like concave in the middle, and there's
in the kitchen with the snacks. Just like a bunch of like little snacks. There's like popcorn, shortbread. I always ate the shortbread, gummy bears, Oreos, maybe. It's like,
like little snacks.
It's snacky food.
Okay.
Yeah. But when they set up like dinner, that's set up in the breakfast room.
And is the food good?
It's catered food. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Is any food good that's made for a mass quantity of people? Not usually. And it's feeding everyone.
I
feel
like
it's not like haggis.
It looks gross.
They don't make you eat haggis or anything like that.
No, but you know what was funny is that they would put stuff together that didn't belong together in my mind. And it would just kind of make me laugh.
Like potatoes and rice.
Yeah, like potatoes and tacos.
Oh,
like just things that I'm like, what are they just like wouldn't be in alignment.
American
it was
diet.
Just funny. And in general, their food is a lot more bland.
Yeah.
Like they don't use as much like salt or seasonings and things as we do. So it would always be like crazy salt. But I was there with Sam, Britney Spears' ex-husband.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's like a fitness model. And so some people there, and I can tell that this cast is because they're all about the salmon, which I never cared about. No one on my season cared about the salmon. I can tell that they're very diet conscious. And so he would always walk into the buffet and be like, okay, that's terrible for you. And if he saw you putting it on your plate, he'd be like, oh my God, this is like a lot of sugar for you or whatever, he would be like analyzing the nutritional value of everything. And so I think that this cast is a lot like that because that's why this salmon thing is in play. They're fighting over the salmon and the eggs.
I would just want a bagel with cream cheese.
I
just think that if I'm being challenged in a way, don't talk to me about diet. I'm going to eat whatever the hell I want because all my energy is going to go into.
And I was barely eating because I was so anxiety riddled that I like barely had an appetite anyway. But so every time I did eat, I was eating like something to bring me comfort. It was shortbread. It was toast. I ate toast every morning. Like I'm just shoveling whatever sounds good down the gullet. I'm not counting my macros. No. But some people are like very, weird about their diet.
When you say that you were anxiety ridden, was it just like about whether or not you're going to stay in the game, or is it like the whole process? Like, is it still weird for you to go into a room and be like, this whole thing is being filmed?
No, that part's not weird, but for me, it's staying in the game. Okay. Like I tell myself before I go, and I'm like this on everything that I do. I was the same way on reindeer games. I tell myself before I go, this is just for fun. You're just going to have a good time. It doesn't matter what happens. You have a great life. You're not going to stress about this. Like, we're just going to enjoy it. This is just for fun. And then I get there and I'm like, I must survive. I gotta survive. Yeah, like I cannot bring myself to relax like for 2 seconds. Yeah. And so I'm just so stressed about, am I going to be murdered? Am I going to be murdered? Am I going to be banished? Am I going to be banished? What are we doing? Who's there? What did they say? What did they, who was talking to who? Like I get so stressed out about staying in the game as if my life actually depends on it. Yeah. I mean, on Big Brother, we used to laugh and say to each other, like, that if you get voted out, you don't die, right? Like there's not like a firing squad really on the other side of the door, because when you're getting voted out, it feels like your life is over. Right. Like you're like, well, it's been fun.
Look, you've been banished.
It's over for me. Well, yeah. And that's the same attitude I had on Traitors. And not everybody is that way, but I am.
Yeah. It's so funny you say that, because Rob said to Candace, he was like, oh, you're taking this so personal. And my wife keeps saying the same thing. She's like, I mean, they know it's a game, right? And I'm like, I would be beside myself if one person wrote my name down at the banishment. Like I would just be like, oh, sorry, like you fucking hate me.
And I don't take it personally like that, but I am that invested in like making it through the game. I very much appreciate a gamer mentality of like, it is just a game and it's all fair. It's, there is no below the belt. There is no traitorous behavior that's too traitorous or that crosses the traitor line. There isn't a traitor line. Right. I very much subscribe to that mentality. Yeah. So it's not that I take it personally, but I just want to do well so badly. Right. Like, and so if someone writes my name, once someone writes your name down, just unless the person is Tom Sandoval, start counting your days, because it's like all you need on that show is the teeniest little bit of suspicion and it just snowballs. Yeah. And so like one person writing your name can be that then teeny tiny little grain. Yes. I mean, you're not long for this world once your name has been written down, like even once.
That's a lot of stress. That's a lot of stress.
Yes. That's why when Boston Rob came after me and then he was outed as a traitor, I was like, oh, thank God. I felt exonerated only because he was outed as a traitor.
Right. Right.
Okay. So in the real world, obviously not. But when you're in the moment and someone is coming after you or saying that they think that you're a traitor, do you hate them? Like, do you like have hard feelings towards them?
It depends. Like, I never had hard feelings against Boston Rob at all.
Right.
But that's because I know Boston Rob. I know that he's like this like legendary gamer. And so I expect nothing less. Yeah. Like I know that there's nothing that he's not capable of.
And it's not personal.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I already have that in my mind. So I would say, no, I don't feel that way. I think very much certain people do. And I think that for the contestants on Traitors who come from different aspects of reality that are more lifestyle based, like housewives or whatever, they aren't used to that. And so to them, they take it personally. But coming from competition reality, it's part of it, yeah. And it really doesn't, you just know that it doesn't mean anything. This is just Boston Rob trying to save himself. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I didn't in any way take it personally.
Oh my God, I would take everything so fucking personal.
I mean, just
a lot of people do. You can tell Candace is still very mad, for example. And it's funny to me that she in particular is mad because it's like, but you're a traitor too. I just don't understand why she thinks that the traitors have to stay together. That's not a rule.
Right.
There's a lot of people that go on this show without ever having watched. Like they'll watch one season. They don't really know. It's a
there is no rule. And first of all, if I'm Rob and I'm in that turret with two housewives that are BFFs, like gonna bend over backwards for the other one, I'm the third wheel. They're gonna get rid of me at some point.
Right. So
for him, absolutely best case scenario was for one of them to be knocked off, because then at least he's in an equal 50-50 partnership.
Yeah.
He was the odd man out before, right? And so for Candace to have she should have been thinking to that end prior to Lisa Rinna leaving, like, this guy's probably going to come after one of us because he clearly should know that he's the odd man out. I need to do my best to make sure that that's Lisa Rinna and not me. Like, that should have been her mentality. Why she would have an expectation that he would want to continue in the game outnumbered in the turret. Why would you think he would do that? That would be stupid. That would make no sense for his long-term game, because surely he would assume that outnumbered, he's going to eventually, those two are going to turn on him.
I thought it was very mean of him.
He's very sensitive. Brittany, but when you watch this now, like just as a viewer, having done it, is it like, do you hear them saying things or doing things and you're going, no, like, don't, like that you, just your insight to it. Do you see the mistakes coming, and do you think of what you would have done differently?
There's so many variables that I don't think that there's a perfect traitor game. Like, I don't think anyone's capable of playing a perfect traitor game.
Two traitor seasons are the same.
Exactly. Yeah. Because you cannot accurately anticipate reactions to things. And
the personalities of the cast.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, like, especially if you're a faithful, forget it. Like, you're just there. You're a thumb. Like, you're a pawn. You're so irrelevant. Like, you don't even matter. If you're a traitor, yes, you do have the upper hand. You are kind of in the driver's seat of the game, but it's still really, really difficult to kind of predict how people are going to read certain things or, whatever. So I don't really think that there's like a perfect game to be played. I think that you have to be able to pivot and maneuver really, really well, but there's a lot of luck involved as well.
Yeah. Like, and so you would want to be, if you came back and you did another season, would you want to be a traitor?
Of course. Everybody
wants to be a traitor. Okay.
Everybody wants to be a traitor. And I think it's so funny on those first episodes when everyone collectively, they sit around and gaslight each other into agreeing that they know that everybody else doesn't want to be a traitor because they don't either, but everyone is lying, and everyone is lying, but you all just agree in the car. Like, I would be so bad at it. I would never want to.
I can't lie. I never lie.
Hate it. I would be terrible. No, I would never want to do that. That's not me. Like, it's just not me.
So true.
Yeah, no, I believe you. I believe you.
They do that. I'm not a good liar.
Meanwhile, every one of you just went and like bowed down to Alan Cumming and begged for your life to be a traitor. Right. But we all as a community, we understand that none of us want to be traitors.
Yeah. Ugh, how terrible. To be in charge?
Yeah. Oh my God.
No.
To be like the star of the show.
I would have never.
I'm hoping I'm not even on this show.
Right.
Like, hopefully they don't even show me.
I hope, honestly, first episode, first challenge, I hope I'm gone, Like, oh.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to going home ASAP. Yeah. I could never, like, I don't lie. So it just doesn't align with my beliefs.
Right.
Yeah.
I was surprised he made Lisa Rinna a traitor because it's so obvious.
I know, but it's not. Like, look at all these people who were surprised. Even Lisa Rinna was like, I can't believe I made it this long. I wasn't surprised by Mama Kelsey because she was the biggest get of the season. Like, you think they're going to throw away their biggest get and make them a background faithful? Okay. Absolutely not. She's going to be toted out center stage, which she was. Like, in fact, we created a whole new type of traitor.
Yeah.
For Donna Kelsey. Like, we made a brand new secret traitor. Like,
do you
absolutely first on my list would have been Donna Kelsey, because in my opinion, she was the big get.
Right.
Do you think that because she was such a big get for them that, like, do you think that she had a contract where she was like, I don't want to be here that long?
Did you not even notice that she didn't participate in the challenge that day?
I said this. Like, she would be there for like the first 5 minutes of a challenge, and then you watch and you're like, where the hell is she? And then
where'd she go?
At the very end, she's like standing with everyone again. And I'm like, I don't think she was running up that hill.
That.
Yes.
How do I get that gig? Because I had to do those challenges and they were hard.
Yeah.
Frankly, I want the Donna Kelsey. I would love
the Donna Kelsey. You're not old enough. I am.
I'll just wait back at the castle.
Yeah.
And what's funny to that is that also has to be a signal to the other contestants that she's special. Not to be rude, but special. Yeah. Like, I mean, if they're willing to make these concessions for her, come on, guys.
And they resent you. Because I did for Network Star with, like, I was the only person who had I had already done Housewives.
Yeah.
Those people hated me. They accused me of all sorts of shit. Like, the longer I stayed there, it was because I was giving Bobby Flay blowjobs at night, even though we were sequestered in a Courtyard Marriott, you know? And it was just horrible. And yeah, like, we would take our own clothes, but then there was a stylist and they would tell the other girls, Anna's wearing red today, so you can't wear red. So they kind of,
I mean, if you feel like someone is a favorite, come on. Like, I mean, that's why they got Donna so quickly, is because it was somewhat obvious. I mean, I feel like they probably, you know, were like, we're going to pretend not to notice for a couple episodes, but like, come on. But to me, Anna, and I agree with you on this, Lisa Rinna is almost the same way. Like, she's second place to Donna, frankly.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, they're not going to bring out Lisa Rinna to do nothing in the background. Like, let's be serious. And that's the advantage that I think Rob has, is that he is very, like, I would have never expected him to be chosen as a traitor. Never. And so other people who are there playing production in their mind are thinking probably the same thing. They aren't seeing a narrative in which they cast him as a traitor. And that works to his advantage.
I think I would gaslight myself, though, with Lisa Rinna and be like, she's the obvious choice, you know? Like,
well, you could. I mean, we thought that about Dorinda on my season, or at least I did. I was like, oh, Dorinda's got to be a traitor. Yeah. Like, why would they bring Dorinda here and not make her a traitor? She wasn't a traitor. Yeah. I mean, you can definitely work through your mind and overthink it for sure. But eventually you'll get there. It's shooting fish in a barrel, you know, like eventually you're going to get there.
I love the blind confidence some people have. Like, it is.
Oh, it's so good.
They're like, oh, absolutely a traitor. 100%. I'd bet my life on it. And they're like, faithful. I'm like, oh, thanks. And okay, I have to bitch about this because this drove me absolutely nuts. Colton Underwood, you know, he's gotten a lot of heat. I think he's a piece of shit, whatever. Like, cool. We all can agree on that. But what really pissed me off is that he took the credit for getting Lisa Rinna. He was like,
totally.
Oh, I came in here scared of housewives and now I just killed one. Oh, yeah. I'm like, no, you didn't. Rob did that. You tried to get her out 5 episodes ago and then you moved on from it. Like, it pissed me off so much. I hate that. He was
super suspicious of her and she was scared of him. And then I don't know what happened.
And like, you were one vote in a collective of almost unanimous votes.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you were one vote in like at a whole table.
Yeah.
But that's just because he doesn't know what's going on with the traitors. Right. So in his mind, he is just this faithful leader who is just being listened to and people are, you know, looking up to, and that is the narrative in his own mind. And he has no idea that what's really happening is that traitor v. traitor is happening behind the scenes. And that's the narrative of the show. Like, he thought for sure this show is going to be about how I led everyone in the right direction.
He thinks that he's Pilot Pete.
Yes.
And it's
Rob. He thinks he's the Pilot Pete, Dylan Efron. Yes. Like, that's who he believes himself to be. He's completely oblivious to the fact that this Candace Rob situation is even happening.
Yeah.
So in his mind, he has built it up to like, wow, I did something really good today.
And I feel like Rob is our Dylan Efron, our Pete the Pilot. Like,
but even
he's a
better
traitor.
because he's also a traitor.
Right.
I love
Traitor, but he's
it.
so stoic and kind of
Oh my God.
like a
I'm
man
obsessed.
of few words. And
Do you get
I like
insecure about your handwriting when you have to sit there and write someone's name, or about your spelling?
Mm-hmm. I do. Yes. Well,
ever spell
I
anyone's
don't
name
think.
wrong?
Don't try to make him feel good. These are the things that
I don't think I did.
he would suffer all night about how he's going to spell everything on that little piece of slate or whatever.
We didn't have any like hard names though, did we?
Well-
Except for maybe Sierra. I feel like people spelled Sierra
and Dolores
incorrectly.
with an E,
Dolores. Yeah, but no one ever voted for Dolores except for Tom Sandoval.
except for and he misspelled it.
Yeah. But here's what's funny is that whenever you're sitting there, if Alan calls it to vote before you're sure where everybody else is voting, that's like, I always wanted to just go with the majority, right? Like, I don't want to be like this like rando vote. And so if I'm trying to count the votes at the table and I'm not sure, I just stare and wait on them to start writing so that I can see what
With
letter
the
they
first
get
letter.
first. Yeah. Like, it's like, oh, Dylan. Okay. He voted Wes. Okay. Thank God. All right. You know, like,
So
I would
yeah.
be paying attention to everybody else.
So when you're like before the voting, you kind of have an idea how everybody's going to vote because you've discussed
Mhm.
it. Does
Mhm.
anybody renege at the last second?
Oh yeah. I mean, definitely.
Yeah.
I think after people plead their
do.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah, after people plead their case, and some people, you just, if you're not aligned with them in the game, maybe you don't know where their votes are going to be or whatever. And some people make it super obvious because they go so hard at the round table, and you're like, oh, well, then they're definitely going this way. But the people who remain more quiet, you're definitely like, yeah, you're not sure which way they're going to go, and so you're guessing. And in my case, you're watching to see if they make their first letter.
Right.
Now, when there's a lot of people at the table, you're so close that you can see other people's votes out of your periphery.
Oh, good.
But as you know, people go and those chairs get further spread out, you can't cheat anymore.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah.
stressful.
So you could see it. Oh wow,
It's stressful. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you were sitting so tight
Tight.
that
At
first
the
time.
beginning,
You were
you-
shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
And so unless someone was like this,
Yeah.
like you can, like Robin always sat next to me at the beginning, and I'd be like, okay, I know where Robin's going.
It's
like you can see each other.
Right. And as a faithful, you want to be able to kind of blend in. You don't want to be a
Correct.
sore thumb.
And you don't want to vote for someone who then stays,
Yeah.
because then they're mad at you.
Yeah.
So you're like, I just want to vote for whoever's going to go.
Right.
Like if they're going to go, that's
So
who I
you
want to
vote
vote
with
for.
everybody else. Yeah, that makes sense.
For sure.
Okay. What were your thoughts on Michael Rappaport this season?
No, I was just going to ask too. Yeah.
I just thought he was everything that you should have expected him to be, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael Rappaport is not going to go on this show and show a new side to himself. Like, of course, he's going to go on and he's going to be obnoxious and he's going to be annoying and he's going to be a bad faithful, which is a distraction to everything that you should be paying attention to. You're unable to because he won't stop yelling and won't stop talking. And, he was super annoying.
Yeah.
But that is what you should have expected him to be. Why would you think anything else?
Yeah.
Do you think that he should have been in the hot water for saying what he did to Colton?
What's funny to me is that he tried to backtrack on it when
what
I can't even make like a backtrack argument make sense in my mind.
Right.
And I'm very good at making arguments in my mind. And I'm like, what are we pretending? Just own it. Just be like, yeah, that's what I meant. It's so obvious that's what you meant. Like, what do you even mean? If you're willing to accept that that's not what he meant, there's no hope for you. Like, it's so obvious.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Why even try to backtrack
On Watch
on
What
it?
Happens
Just-
Live, it was pathetic. Like him.
What did he say?
He couldn't say anything. He said, I just said what I said, but I didn't really mean it. And I didn't have an opportunity to whatever. It was just this convoluted thing, intended to distract you from the fact that what he said was terrible. And he couldn't defend it.
Come on. Just own it. Don't
Right.
even try to make a bad excuse. It just makes you look even dumber.
Right.
Just let
You
it
could
just
say, look, I apologize for what I said. It was low hanging fruit. So I took it. I was nervous. Whatever.
Yeah.
And it's wrong. And I apologize.
And you didn't lose any fans that day, Michael Rappaport. Anyone who was clinging on, they're going to see you through that.
Right.
So just own it and go down with it. Like, it's so ridiculous.
God, I feel like with Colton Underwood, it sucked because it was like, ugh, I want to have to hate Colton the entire time. But now, because Michael Rappaport's going against him, I have to then jump on Colton's defense. I get so mad when someone makes me defend somebody I hate.
I know. Isn't that tough?
Right. Yeah.
It's a tough situation. It really is. And I don't think anyone was as blindsided by the Colton Underwood hate
than Colton Underwood.
As Colton Underwood was. Yeah. Like, I believe that in his mind, he was like, wow, this has been so good for me. I'm going to emerge America's Prince, like the faithful, the hero of the faithfuls. Like, I did an excellent job. Like, I think that he left Scotland like, wow, I can't wait for my reemergence into the sun.
Yeah.
And so then whenever like everybody hated him, I believe that this really knocked him off his feet. Was shocked.
I mean, he's got a face that you really want to punch.
I think he's gorgeous. If he doesn't open his mouth, I think he's gorgeous.
He looks like the 6th member of O-Town.
I miss O-Town. Liquid Dreams.
Right? Does he not look like the 6th member of O-Town, Ace? Like, could you totally see him in all white doing like some choreography?
Anna, you don't know O-Town? Oh, man.
Oh my God, Anna, you missed Making the Band, Lou Pearlman, early 2000s.
I remember that was
on ABC.
I have to watch
Brittany, I'm so glad you're on here because Anna always has people on here who give references to people like Dick Van Dyke, and I'm like, I don't know what that is, you know? Like, I'm like, I don't know.
Because I'm like, Lou Pearlman, did we find him? Did we not find him? Is he still on the run?
Really doesn't know who anybody is, but
I know who O-Town is, babe.
Right. Okay.
Oh my God.
Ace, go ahead and break it down. I dream about a girl who's a mix of.
Well, I don't know the lyrics. God,
you don't? I had the album. I had the whole CD.
No, here's the thing about me. I don't know. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to get it up. I don't know anything about like lyrics. I can never remember.
Okay, well, Ashley Parker Angel and Colton Underwood could be cousins.
Or lovers.
Brothers. Or lovers.
Did he go into porn? Am I remembering that right?
Ashley Parker Angel, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. That's a good transition.
He is so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
not as cute as you and your overalls.
Oh, it's hard to beat. You know,
speaking of going into porn.
Right. I'm going. Absolutely.
That's the next tier on the Patreon membership.
Oh yeah, baby. Come see my wiener. Anna, don't laugh so hard. Okay. People might want to see that.
Oh my God.
Did you watch Colton Underwood's documentary on Netflix?
No.
Okay.
Of course I didn't. I only learned about it. Actually, so I don't do a lot of Bachelor. And so I didn't know a lot about Colton Underwood. I certainly didn't know anything about tracking devices and harassing text messages. Yeah. Like that's way deep for what I knew about Colton Underwood. And so I didn't learn any of that until I was deep diving the cast for the premiere. And I was like, so one of my patrons sent me to some TikTok account that gave me all the info. And I was like, a complicated, assorted past.
Yeah.
I'm more invested. Like now I'm more excited.
You know, I hate it because I'll watch I go with whatever I'm watching. So when I watched that, I was like, God, poor Colton. I want to hug him. But my favorite thing about that documentary is every time he went to go to come out to somebody, he'd be like, did you talk to my mom? Did mom tell you I'm gay?
Yeah,
I'm like,
he didn't want to really say it.
What? Like, I thought that was just, I crack up every time I think about it. Like his brother, he's like, did you talk to mom? He's like, about what? Well, did she tell you like I'm gay? I don't know why.
No, I didn't watch it. I had watched Dylan. Dylan was on Down to Earth with Zac Efron, and I had watched both seasons of that when I met Dylan. And I was like, I have to be the only person who's seen Down to Earth, but I've seen both. I saw both seasons.
See, I was like, I went in blind to Dylan.
You did.
You fell in love.
Well, I mean, he wasn't even a big character on Down to Earth.
Okay.
Like it's Zac and this other dude who, like, I don't know, talk to you about the ecosystems and stuff. I watched it. I loved it. But Dylan was on a couple of the episodes.
How did you feel about Dylan on Dancing with the Stars?
He was great. What do you mean? He was so good.
Yeah, there was just... Here's the thing. When he was in Traitors, I was willing to switch teams. I was like, oh, fuck, I would absolutely do anything to be with this man. And then I saw him on Dancing with the Stars. And every time that he did this move where he extended his arm
Stand
out...
up, please. Stand up.
And
no, you got to stand. Go back further.
What is he too double jointed for you?
It was just like his arms were so fucking long, and then they just like went out. And I understand that's how it's supposed to be for dance, but when I watched Robert Irwin, I was like, oh, he looks like a dancer.
Oh my God, Robert Irwin it's not fair though. Like he was so good.
But I don't know. I got a little bit of the ick from Dylan, and I was sad because I
have my Robert Irwin calendar here.
No, you don't.
Wow.
Yeah, I do. Someone sent this to me. I was grateful.
Love it.
Do you want one of me?
Let's see. Yeah, what is your calendar like?
Yeah, what is it?
Are you holding any Komodo dragons in your calendar?
Oh my God.
I know, I got to put it. It's February. I need to hang this up.
He's like this holding dirt from Coyote Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. You could do a whole, yes.
Yeah, you should do it. Let's do it.
Okay. And I'll be nude in all of them. That'll really get the sales going.
Again, highest tier. Subscribe now.
Okay. Where do you think that we're going now on Traitors? What's going to happen with what we have left?
I was surprised by Rob's new Traitor pick. Very surprised.
But also, I thought it was smart because it's so unsuspecting.
But that doesn't make it smart. That makes it the opposite of smart. I want to play Traitors with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Because
he doesn't really understand the game.
Right?
No.
You
Anna,
want
shut
to...
up. Anna sat here and be like, you'd be so good at Traitor.
You would be good. You would be entertaining, but I don't think you win.
No, I don't think I would win either.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Ace, let me break this down for you.
Okay.
You want to recruit a traitor who is going to get caught because then it throws the heat off of you.
But if you bring in an unsuspecting traitor and then you point the finger at them, everyone's like, holy shit, how did we not know that? Like,
then you're going to look like a traitor because why did you suspect them?
Yeah. Oh, true.
Like, why would you just suspect K-pop?
Right.
You wouldn't. So that's why I'm surprised. I mean, he must truly be willing to split the prize pot because I would have recruited somebody who was already a little bit suspicious. And then you have to do very little work to get their name out there. You just have to be like, yeah, I saw that too. I don't know. It's a little weird. And boom, they're gone. You know what I mean? And then you get to, and every time that those faithfuls get a kill, like every time they get a traitor, it like takes the pressure off to where they're like, oh, we did it. Like we can be a little bit less paranoid now. And it kind of like resets. And so they're going to now have to get so many faithfuls in a row because you recruited somebody who's completely off the radar. That's why I think it's like a strange choice to recruit him. It's like he very well may have just handed K-pop the win. Because now K-pop is a traitor. He doesn't have that long to go as a traitor to actually make it to the end. Rob is more suspicious than K-pop is. So
I got to work on my game.
mean, to me, he just kind of, I don't think it was a great move. I think you recruit somebody who's already a little bit sus and then great, you get to still continue on.
Yeah.
They're never going to get rid of K-pop, I don't think. I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes, but I feel like it's a harder path to get them suspicious of him than if he had recruited somebody whose name was already out there, like Johnny Weir or Stephen Coletti or whatever. You know, recruit somebody whose name has kind of already been floated.
Also,
Natalie,
are you beyond upset that people don't know who Tara Lipinski is?
I mean, I think it's weird. Well, I don't think that people don't know who she is. I think that people are saying that she's not like a fixture of the show. Are people?
No, people are like, wait, who's this girl? Who are?
Well, I mean, when I saw her, I didn't know. But when the name was said, then I
No, I wouldn't remember the face. But the second you say the name, it's like, oh, I know Tara Lipinski.
I'm actually so impressed by her because of course, I knew who she was. I didn't know a lot about her, but since she's been on Traitors, I've been getting like a bunch of old videos of her figure skating.
Yeah.
She was like 12.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, I have a 12-year-old to imagine like that level of athleticism, that's insane for a 12-year-old. It's crazy.
And I'm like, where's
I have
her
a whole new
documentary?
appreciation.
Yeah.
I know.
Because
crazy.
It's, you know that it had to be brutal behind the scenes.
Oh, you know
To be
it. Although they act like it's not. Like they're even saying that right now. I just saw a quote by one of the figure skating people who's on the Olympics right now. And they're like, we're all just nice girls. And I'm like, are we? I imagine it being like the Abby Lee Dance Company.
Absolutely.
Right.
They're just freaking,
and that everything is on the
killing
line.
each other. Yeah. Oh,
like
for sure.
Tanya Harding, it's like, I got to break her knees.
That's
that level.
No, figure
in my fantasies.
Terrible. It's.
I will say too, I don't know why I expected Johnny Weir to be so much cattier than he is. Like he's really
so
not.
Nice.
He's so nice.
Yeah. Did
you know that?
No, I thought he was going to be nasty too.
I did too. I thought that I remembered him being like, I feel like he was on some reality show I watched a long time ago on E or something. And so for whatever reason, I thought that he was going to be like very bitchy, and he really isn't.
See, I'm trying to think of who else came on that I was. Donna Kelsey was one that I was shocked by her personality because no
personality.
Yeah, by the lack of personality. I thought that she was going to be like
obsessed,
fun, and
you like her.
I am obsessed with that picture of her just with that plate dangling on her knee and her sunglasses on. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I want to see it now.
Okay, I'll pull it up for you. Lisa Rinna thinks that she's the most iconic traitor. Babe, please. This is my icon.
Oh my God. Look at her. She's a gangster.
Oh, wow.
An icon, a legend. Are you kidding me? That plate is just dangling for its life on the end of her.
Wow.
On the end of her knee there. She's just so can't be bothered. Can't be bothered by a thing. The hair is all ruffian from the mission. Like, I'm obsessed.
Okay. Yeah. You make a solid
she's already
point.
won all the missions in her life.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it and I was like, wait, I was so wrong to think that she was going to be warm and fuzzy because she's got 2 boys in the NFL playing at the Super Bowl. Like, there's no way in hell that she's like a softie. You know, she's over there like yelling at those boys like, you better get that haircut.
I knew that she was just in it for like the fun of it all, like the experience. You know, like Donna Kelsey is not going to be a super cutthroat. I'm going to go in here and like slit your throat. She wasn't there
to be like covered in bugs.
No, Donna Kelsey's just there for the experience. This is fun for her. She's getting to kind of like, she's gone this long in her life without being remotely famous. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden she's famous.
Yeah.
And so she's just, I knew that she wouldn't be anything crazy. I would say she lived up to expectation.
Right.
She's not going to go on there and make a fool of herself or be super divisive or, you know, she's has to be really careful with what she does and says because of the newfound fame and everything going on with her sons. And I think that she just liked the show and was there for a good time.
What are your thoughts on the new civilian Traitors that's gonna happen?
I can't wait. I'm so excited. I think it's gonna be so good.
Ace applied.
She knows.
There's like, I heard that they had like 300,000 applicants or something. Like it was crazy.
I know
how many people
in
applied.
my head I was like, obviously like first pick.
I'm number 1.
Right.
Duh.
I like the civilian version. I've watched it in other countries because you go in and you can lie about everything. And that's
everything.
That's what I love. Like it's you know, and you also have to think too, like there's a reason why they picked me. Like I was thinking about it and I'm like, maybe I go on as a polygamist, you know?
Ooh,
I know so much about polygamy, you know?
You're right.
And it's
that would have been a good angle for you.
I would have loved
You're gonna play the game before you're playing the game with casting.
Yeah.
Frankly.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're playing a whole sub game. I think it's gonna be so good. I think that it'll be a bloodbath. And what's fun about it is that, especially like if it's the first time that they've ever been on reality TV, they're just so naive to everything. And that's my favorite type of reality.
Right.
And I would say the same for you, Ace, with all the shows that you cover.
Yeah.
That's what we love and appreciate, is just someone who is willing to basically burn their life to the ground on reality TV because they're so unwise with like what they should be doing.
Yeah, right.
And they will also be so blindsided, like left and right. Like, did you watch season 1 of Traitors? Which they did half civilian, half celebrity. And that was the season that Suri won and like set the bar for all traitors. She's so far in the US version, the only traitor to ever win. And oh my God, that was such a good finale. Oh my God. When she like revealed, like they believed that they were standing amongst faithfuls and she was like, and that one had like the pregnant wife and was like, oh, I'm so happy I'm taking home all this money to my new baby. And Suri was like, I'm a traitor. And it was just like soul crushing, soul crushing. I can see that happening again on Civilian because they literally don't even have the idea in their mind that is possible, that someone could do that. You know what I mean? Like they're going to bond. They're going to bond in their little shared experience and be like, oh my God, we're going to be best friends forever.
Right.
And they're just going to not be ready for the bloodshed. And I think I'm so excited. I think it's going to be so good.
There's a rumor going around that season 6 of Traitors is going to be an all-star season. I know, it's so funny too that it's specifically 6. Like what happened to 5? Like we know that 5 is because 5 is the civilian.
Oh no. You guys are
That's an extra show.
It's an extra show. So
you don't think they're counting that in?
No. Oh. I think that'll be a different show entirely because it's airing on NBC, not on Peacock. So I'm not calling that season 5. I'm calling that Civilian season 1.
Oh, I feel like a lot of people are going to call it season 5.
No.
You think?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm considering the two to be completely separate, and that what we know as Traitors right now becomes Celebrity Traitors, and what we know just like Big Brother, 2 totally different shows. There's Celebrity Big Brother, and then there's Big Brother.
Okay.
There's going to be Traitors and Celebrity Traitors. That's how they do it in the other countries, anyway.
I wonder why
in the UK, it's Celebrity Traitors.
Okay. Well, then maybe it'll be season 5 that is the All-Star.
The All-Star, yeah. I mean, that's been floated for a long time. I think that it will happen eventually, for sure.
You think you're going to get a call?
If not season 5, I don't know.
Come on, you have to get a call.
I mean, I was the longest lasting contestant from Big Brother ever, but I don't know.
I think you should get a call.
You should already have a Taco Bell commercial.
Thank you. Seriously. I at least deserve that, right?
Yeah.
At the bare minimum.
Thank you. I appreciate that advocacy on your behalf.
I do.
Thank you.
How did you get the call for Traitors? Do you have someone do you have a manager?
No, I don't. I have a Gmail suite that makes me look a lot more legit than I really am. In fact, I almost sent you that email address and then I got too embarrassed.
Okay.
But anyway, I got the call, I think in large part because the Big Brother Traitor contestants who were on season 2 kind of put my name out there a lot. And I credit them a lot. Dan and Janelle.
Okay.
Dan and Janelle were both in their press and stuff saying like, oh, Britney. So I credit them.
That's rare because people never do that. People really never do that.
I'm friends with them and we all played season 14 together. And Ian, who was on this season, was also on season 14 with us. And so I really think that them like advocating for me definitely helped. And Rachel was on season 1 and I was on season 12 with Rachel. So, I mean, we all kind of have shared like the same seasons, TV experience, whatever.
Yeah.
And I wanted Ian to be on my season. Like when they would ask me, who do you hope is here from Big Brother? I'm like, Ian, because Ian and I worked together on season 14. I love him. And so, I hope that I had something to do with Ian being chosen. Like I really do think that they factor in who before you says your name.
I mean, like who would be in All-Stars? Like Mercedes or something like that?
I think they have like some really good choices for All-Stars, but I think that there's a lot of people who probably wouldn't do it again.
Really?
Like,
why?
Yeah.
I don't want to see anybody that I've seen over and over again. I don't want to see that Kate Chastain. I want to see those people again.
I could see them bringing.
Oh no,
Kate
they love her.
Sure.
Why do they love her so much?
Phaedra, I could see being
Phaedra's
like
good,
an easy choice to bring back because she really was the first time that we got an unsuspecting traitor that we were like blown away by.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is very similar to Rob this season. It's like unsuspecting, and we were like, oh my God.
Phaedra's smart.
Phaedra was like, yeah, I think I could totally see them bringing Phaedra back. I think they would love to have Boston Rob back.
Oh, yeah.
Because he is just a really interesting character on television. I could see them bringing back Carolyn, making her a faithful instead of a traitor, because she was a traitor the whole time.
She's doing a commercial too with her Tourette's or whatever she has.
I saw actually I knew she was going to film it with Wes and Dolores.
Yeah.
Do you know though that like most people just pay for the ad free and didn't even see that commercial?
Oh, really?
I didn't see the commercial.
Obviously, right. I didn't pay
because you're splurging on the extra $4.99.
Well, it's a business expense.
Somebody's pockets are full.
Yeah.
It's a business expense.
See what I mean? Yeah. He's killing it.
You're so right.
Hand over fist on that Patreon.
He is killing it because he even has the premium Peacock while the rest of us are schlepping through the ads.
Listen, I had to convince my wife that we could get Discovery Plus without the ads. Like that, I was pulling strings on that one.
Have you ever heard, I don't even know if this is true, but allegedly LeBron James like once said that he wouldn't pay for ad-free, what was the music service? It was like Pandora or something. Yeah. And he was like, he would just listen to the ads.
Oh, God.
That's you, Ace. Except for you're splurging.
Yeah,
you're like,
listen,
I'm going to pay to skip every ad there is.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, the cliffhangers are never too long for me. And
yeah,
I mean, it's a business expense for Fuss Media.
Right.
For sure.
Why do you think that people wouldn't want to come back for All Stars?
I think if they've like moved on in their career or that it made them way more famous and they went on and did other things, that they may just be kind of unwilling at that point to give Traitors all that you have to give, which is a month of your life disconnected. You know,
you're there for a month.
If you stay till the end, you're there for a month.
Oh God!
And so, I mean, a lot of people to step out of their lives for a month.
Caitlin would kill you.
I know. I told my wife, I was like, I think you're just there for like the 10 days or something.
Well, if you die soon, you do get to go home when you die.
I don't want to die soon.
But if you make it to the end, you're there for a full month. And so, I mean, some people, I'm surprised, do it in the first place because of that. Because I mean, you really have to follow a lot of rules that if you don't come from reality competition, you're not used to.
Like what?
Like not having your phone.
No, they take your phone the first day.
They take your phone from you for a month. They sequester you. Like you're not used to that.
They took our TVs.
Yes,
from our room.
They do that. But see, they do that on Big Brother. So those of us who are from Big Brother Survivor, we know that that's part of the gig. But like when they cast a housewife, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that Lisa Rinna was willing to be sequestered for a month. You know, like it surprises me.
No TV. And no,
you do on Traitors.
They give you your phone on Sundays, but supervised in front of, at least when I did Food Network Star. And I was there for 9 weeks.
9 weeks?
Yeah.
Are you
kidding me? Because I made it to the very end. 9 weeks. Can you imagine?
Oh my God.
What am I supposed to do without TV for a month?
No, you do get to have TV on Traitors. The reason that they don't let you have TV on Big Brother, or any of the Big Brother, or a lot of those shows, Amazing Race, Survivor doesn't count. They don't have TV anyway, but it's because those shows are filming live or they're airing live. Okay. And so you could potentially see something. You could see an ad, you could see a commercial, you could see whatever.
Right.
So on Traitors, they do allow you to have TV. It's just like the basic British.
No, we couldn't have TV.
Network TV.
They would take
I
the
couldn't
remote
bring my
control.
Apple TV?
No, you can't. You don't have anything. And they take the remote. They would take the remote. So when we tried to turn on the TV, all we got was My 600-Pound Life. And that's all I would watch. Because
at least that's a good show.
Right.
At least I got that. And I was like,
I
had never
always cry
seen it.
during
So
My 600-Pound Life.
Mortifying. But
I'm always like, I think that might be my next gig.
600
If I was... Yeah, if I was living my true authentic self, I would be 600 pounds because like all I want to do is guzzle food from sun up to sundown.
Same.
And it might be the next place you catch me. I might disappear for a couple of years and come back on My 600-Pound Life.
That's a beautiful arch, you know?
Thank you.
Are you going to
I always say if I go to jail, that's for sure what I'm doing. I'm just going to eat honey buns.
Oh, it's so funny. I say if I go to jail, I'm finally going to get in shape.
Oh, no. If I go to jail, I give up.
Oh.
I give up.
Yeah,
I'm
but,
just
like,
going to
the
wake
food
up
isn't good.
and start
Are you
going with the little
commissary
Debbies.
food?
Oh my God. All my patrons will just load my commissary.
Oh,
like
that's
I'm going to
great.
be commissary rich. I'm going to own that place.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to tell people don't send me any commissary because I need to be out in the field working
heck
out.
no. I'm going to commissary it up.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm going to get to do tons of crafts. And if you're going to women's prison, the networking isn't bad either. You got Elizabeth Holmes. You got Housewives. You got, women's
true.
prison is can be kind of good networking.
That's
true.
a good point. No, first thing I'm doing when I get to prison is I'm getting a big boyfriend who will protect me. And second thing I'm doing is working out nonstop.
Right.
Oh my God. I'm going to get so many puzzles. I love to do puzzles. Yeah. All my patrons are going to send me puzzles. I'm going to be working 2,000 piece puzzles every day, just rolling through the puzzles. I'm going to be eating my honey buns. I'm going to be guzzling. You heat up a honey bun for 15 seconds in the microwave and top it off with a cold glass of milk. No, out of the plastic.
Oh, so you don't want to lose any icing.
Right. Yeah. And I'm going to never work out again. No. And I'm going to just roll out a huge, if I get out, 600 pounds.
600 pounds. And we'll bury you in a piano box.
Yes, thank you.
Wow.
Okay. So
that's my plan.
Are you going to be on, and you're not going to tell me, but you're going to be on Jeff's new show?
Oh, Jeff's new show was filming when I was there. Okay. So, there's the potential, but I could also be episode 3 of Friends Doug Budent, and just cut right out.
You. And I love when you're on with Jackie Schimmel. I think you guys are very similar.
Jackie Schimmel is...
I love her.
Goals. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I've loved Jackie Schimmel since forever, but she is goals. Yeah. If I was as rich as Ace, I would be Jackie Schimmel.
Right.
Fuck off.
No, I like when you guys are together. It's really good.
I love, and I always stay with Doug.
Yeah.
And
I love Doug. I talked to Doug. I wonder if he got, because they called him for some audition. The show was going to start today.
Yeah.
Did he get it? No.
He doesn't. I think that his audition sides are due today.
Okay.
He sent me footage of Anna's audition tapes that she.
He showed them to me as he was he was sending them to you, and he showed them to me, so I got to review the footage. I was
like, can you imagine what Ace will do with that? It was so funny.
Nothing.
You know what happened, Brittany? Obviously, I'm not an actress, but they called.
I feel like you're on Hallmark's level, though.
But look, they called me for a show called
baby.
The
How
English
was your
Teacher.
day?
It was
do you want the snicky snacky?
But that they wanted me to do a Colombian accent. What do you want me to do? So
no, there was points where you were reading from the paper, but pretending like the paper was just part of the thing.
Yeah. I know.
She's
it's terrible, guys. It's terrible, and I gave him permission to share it. I, of course, deleted it from my own phone because I don't ever want it to come up even by mistake. But
oh my God, I can only imagine.
Specifically to audition for the part of this, like it was so strange. It's like, I don't know how to act, which now we know for sure.
My favorite part of it is Ken off camera to read the lines to you.
Oh yeah, we had no idea anything. Like think about it.
Yeah,
like I used to laugh at thespians, but here I thought I could have been.
Oh man, it was pretty good. It was pretty funny.
That was so funny. And I listened to Doug, and he's like, "Well, maybe try this."
What a good guy! What a good guy!
What a sweetie!
He tried to take me seriously. He's so sweet. I love Doug.
He was trying to be helpful.
He was, and he didn't want to crush my spirit, Ace.
Yeah, totally.
We were all allowed to dream.
When are you going back on Jeff? Do you have a
no? It's when I go to LA. Like I go to LA to see my granddaughter, and now there's another granddaughter coming soon. But this house is just taking up all my time, so I'll probably go like March or something.
Yeah. AKA, she doesn't have an invitation. Just kidding.
No, I don't. It's not like that. I call them when I'm in town.
Oh.
So every time I go see Lola. But you know what I mean? It's only like every 8 weeks or something. It's not that often.
Wow.
Right. No, nobody calls me and says, hey, well, it has happened. But normally it's just let me know next time you're in town.
Yeah.
I'll be in
But I
town.
already told him next time I have to go on with Ace, and he said okay. Because Ace, the day I took him with me, which he could have gotten, they would have given him a mic, but he froze. He froze. Raven Simone was there, and that already freaked him out. And he was just so freaked out, and I couldn't believe it because the second time I was on, I took my daughter with me, just because she was with me and she lives there. And at some point, he goes, "Give her a mic," because she's really funny and you know.
But one of my biggest pet
TV.
peeves is when someone walks into your house and puts their feet up right away. And I don't want to be that person.
Like you were trying to like respect.
Yeah, like I'm like,
I don't know that. I don't know what works with Jeff. It's hit or miss. Like you probably know. It's not even, you don't have to be like him. You don't have to be different from him. You don't have to, everybody thinks it's like, oh, if you don't like him at first and he really tries for you to like, it's none of those things. It's so random. It's so random. You can get there and put your feet up and he'd be like, oh, cool. He's comfortable enough to put his feet up. Or he could say that day, who does he think he is putting his feet up?
Yeah.
Like, really, it's luck of the draw. So I say, take the chance. Plus now he knows how much you want to go on.
No, that's embarrassing.
Oh, what? When Britney went on the first time, she talked about what a fan she was and whatever. And now she's a regular and he loves her. So
true. I did. I fanned out because I was like, I might never get the opportunity. I mean, this might be my one shot. Yeah. I got to get the answers to the questions. Yeah. What happened to the fish? Like
and Ace knows everything about him. Like,
same, like I was a huge Flipping Out fan. Right. Ace, I feel like we watch all the same shows and we're fans of the same shows. And so, I watched Flipping Out when I was like in 8th grade or whatever. And so I was like a huge Flipping Out fan. And I had been listening to that Sirius show forever.
Back when Jenny was on.
Back when Gage was on as a co-host.
Well, Jenny was on and then she left. Then a little bit later, then Gage leaves. And then, I mean, we've been through it all.
Yeah. We've been through it all. Megan was on for years and years and years. I love Megan.
I started listening around that time, but I don't know everything like Ace does. And so.
Yeah. Me and Ace, we're just.
He liked Ace a lot. He liked Ace a lot. He asked me about Ace all the time.
Obsessed with a lot of TV shows.
I asked Shane if he would come on our show. And he said he doesn't normally do podcast, but he would talk to Jeff about it, and then I never heard back. So
when was this?
Shane also gets worked to the freaking bone. This guy,
he does.
Like, I mean, I think that Shane works till 8 o'clock at night every single night of his life.
He does, and he works Saturdays, and only 5 days.
He only gets one day off a week.
Well, I told him, I said, I don't want this to be about Jeff Lewis's assistant. I want this to be about Shane, and like, I just think you have an interesting life if you went from. He was going to go a completely different path. And then this opportunity comes up. Yeah. He moves to LA. Pandemic hits. He moves in with Jeff. Like, I feel like there's an interesting story there. And also you're a gay from a very small town. Like, I don't know. I'm not looking to hear about Jeff from him.
Jeff.
When did you call him? Thou just text Jeff and ask him if it's okay.
Well, I'm telling you, he works super long hours too. So I wouldn't be offended, I guess is what I'm saying.
No, I do think that the way you want to do it, like as a sidebar episode where you like you did with Gibson.
Yeah.
I think that he would be flattered by that because it's never about him. Right. So I think he might like that.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see. But guys, Brittany, you're everywhere. Tell everybody where they can find you on everything.
LOL. I'm recapping Traitors on my Patreon. It's Patreon Britney Haynes. And I will be also recapping Survivor 50 when that starts in the next couple of weeks. I believe that starts on the 25th. And we'll be watching House of Villains with Tom Sandoval, with Paul from Big Brother. We're going to be busy. We're going into like a lot of objectively great television. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then I'm Brittany_Haynes on all socials.
And that's Britney like Britney Spears.
Correct. That's what I always used to say.
Yeah. I think it's helpful.
The correct way.
Right.
Yeah.
Who needs two T's and an A and a Y?
No one. Like it's not this girl.
Brittany Bateman Isn't it like
Keep
that?
it rudimentary.
Yeah, Brittany Bateman has
Brittany,
an I
easy.
at the end and 2 T's.
Did you see her on American Idol or whatever it was? She goes, "You know who I am, right?" To like Lionel Richie or somebody, and he's going like,
"Oh yeah. I did actually see that, and I don't even watch that show, but that came up on my feed.
My feed too, right? It's just this is the thing. These women have such an incredible sense of self that I wish I had. Like,
Me
you
too.
know who I am? It's like I'll lead with. I know you've never seen me before. I know you don't even.
I
like,
say that to my own family.
I have never been on a radar that you've even considered to.
Totally.
But they're like so like Jill Zarin also like all these women. They have such.
And Ace, all I want to do in this life is freaking recap an episode of Sister Wives with you, but you never ask me.
He doesn't have any. Oh my
Whatever.
God. Really?
You've never asked me to.
No, let me
I
tell
am
you.
such a fan of Caitlin, and she doesn't even know who I am, and it makes me sad.
No.
And I live, breathe, and die. Sister Wives, I send you memes. I send you posts.
No,
can I
tell you? We don't ever ask anyone to recap anything because I assume
that's a lie because I'm one of your patrons and I have listened to episodes where you've brought people on.
When?
So don't feed me.
No, I have not.
line.
No, I have not.
Look,
Oh,
let me tell you.
Do
you know
from
when
the
I
other
started-
podcast, the other Sister Wives podcast,
Because
they're coming on.
they ask us to do it. I don't ask because I assume everyone's going to say no because they're like, this is stupid. And because it's not out in the public,
This
I feel
is
like
the
people
second time
don't want
that
to do
I've
it.
been present when she's offered herself
Thank
to
you.
do this.
Thank you,
So,
Anna.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
But
I'm
I'll
not
tell
good
you-
enough for your Sister Wives Patreon. My numbers aren't high enough. I understand.
Stop it. I
love that show.
will have you on next week. There's
not any episodes anymore because the season ended.
Well, see, but here's the thing. That's why I think people don't want to do it is because it's behind a paywall and they're like, well, no one's gonna find me or whatever. And so
Little do they know the numbers you got behind that paywall, baby.
Stop it.
Oh
Yeah.
man, it is a gold mine back
Have
there.
you
Just
seen,
waiting.
Have you seen how he's decorating his new house? It's like
Shut
he's
up.
going
He's so
high end.
uncomfortable right now.
He's
so
like
mad.
restoration hardware
Oh,
on
yeah,
steroids.
right. We're way fair people over here. We are way
No.
fair people.
No, was
He's
the other
never
day?
assembled a
Pottery
hutch
barn?
in his
Pottery
life.
barn.
This guy,
this is
brand new
IKEA.
Kia Carnival.
This is IKEA, baby.
You were buying Pottery Barn the other day.
Because our son had to get a really shitty crib because we got 1 week's notice of his existence. And so we bought the fastest crib we could get.
Ace has never met Facebook Marketplace. Doesn't know her.
Oh, my wife loves Facebook Marketplace
I
right
love
now.
Facebook Marketplace, and I
put
love
my wife on
here
a
in
spending
Charlotte,
freeze for kids
not in
clothes,
Miami,
and so
but
she
here vintage stores.
Mm.
Oh my God, I've gotten the
And I'm
best
watching
ones.
Suddenly Amish too.
Oh,
I think I'm an episode behind though. I know. Didn't you think it was going to be better?
I think it's the worst show I've ever seen in my entire
I
life.
thought it was going to be good. We had who cosplays as Amish for 20
Right?
years. Like I was like, this is going to be amazing.
It felt like everyone went on with a goal to be the star of
I
the show,
know.
and I hate that.
That's what I hate too.
Yeah.
We like those unassuming people who are like, hello, what's a camera?
Right.
That's who's good. That's who's entertaining to watch.
Like the Browns, we're 20 seasons in, and they are still just like people
Yes.
next door.
No, but and Janelle's never gotten a
That's
glow
what I
up.
love.
No.
Never.
And neither has
Oh my
Robin.
God. That
Robin had a
that
glow
one camera
down.
angle was rude on the reunion.
Oh, I mean,
There was one camera angle that was incredibly rude.
Are you talking-
Incredibly rude.
are you talking
Yeah.
about when it's
And they
full
know
body?
what they're doing, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
by the way, Christine, what's happening with Christine's face? It's falling. Can we say that?
I know, but you know what? Christine is cuter than she was when the show started, believe it or not.
really?
Much
Oh.
cuter.
Well,
yeah.
Big time.
Much cuter. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Wild.
remember her
She looks
wedding
yo-
dress.
I swear to you, she looks younger today than she did day one.
Remember
on
the
Sister
wedding
Wives.
dress? It looked like a satin sheet
Do I
with
remember
all
the wedding dress?
with
This
all
is
the
my
creases
lifeblood.
on it. Oh my God,
Oh
poor
my
thing.
God.
It's honestly, I hope I wish she hadn't cut it up because I would like to own the dress.
What's
course.
funny is when I was a kid, I used to heavy bang like the same way as Christine does with just so much hairspray that thing is like a piece of plastic, like curled on your
And
head.
it starts like up here.
Oh, it starts up here and it's just one perfect curl of the barrel, right? And then you just hold it and you watch the steam come off
out.
of that.
Hell yeah.
off of those hairs, and then you pull that thing off, and you've got like a rigorous, super hard plastic bang. Christine had that exact same bang when she started Sister Wives.
Right. That's
right.
I
love
she
it
did.
so
Yeah,
much.
you're right. She looks better.
Okay, so
I might bring that back in prison too.
Brittany, you will come on.
I'm waiting to be invited.
You know what
I've been waiting.
When I started stalking him, because I, started watching Sister Wives and loved his show, and I started stalking him because I wanted to do a podcast with him. He ignored all my DMs.
Of course he did. He's so self-important. It's because he's rich. It's because he's rich.
He doesn't need opportunities. Like what?
You're right.
No.
And so I asked him, and he goes, "No,
Here's the rest of us scratching and clawing and dying. So, here's Ace, a former housewife. Leave it on read."
He ignored all my DMs, and he says, "Oh, because I thought you were going to ask me to be on a show and recap an episode of Sister Wives with me." The very thing you're asking him to do.
Wow.
He didn't want to do
that. So this is his worst nightmare.
No, it is not.
I knew it.
No.
I knew it.
Brittany, I'm going to have you on next week. See, you don't want to do it.
I knew it.
You don't want to do it.
No, he does want to do it. No, Brittany, make him do it.
I'm not. She doesn't have to make me do it. I want to do it.
But now I know that it's his worst nightmare.
Right.
Now I know that it's a
maybe
pity.
It was just me. Maybe I
wasn't that funny before. I've made her funnier.
It's a pity spot. I don't appreciate it.
No, listen to me right now. I want to have you on.
No, she'll be so good.
No, she'd be incredible. And I just feel like most people don't want to go on because it's on Patreon, and they're like,
no, she doesn't care.
What is that?
She'll get 2 or 3 of your Patreon people.
They're sleeping on your audience then. Yeah. They just don't know.
Okay, so come on next week.
Because since I am one of your patrons, I'm in the know.
Let me see. What is next week's episode? I got it on my calendar. You better be watching Sister Wives. Oh, Flagstaff Flirtation Part 2.
Oh God! Oh, because we're doing the go back in time episode. Yeah. I got you.
Okay, you're gonna do it.
All right, I'll be there. I also watched Special Forces, and I listened to your recaps of Special Forces. It was pretty good. I mean, it's a terrible show, but I was amused by Cody Brown.
You have 2 fans on today.
So bad at Special Forces.
Okay, I don't think it looks that hard, but that's because I'm delusional.
The second they had to jump out of the helicopter, I already know I'm out.
See, I could jump out of a helicopter, but I might not sleep on a cot.
No, the cot is...
Sleeping on a cot, oh my God, hospital.
Right.
Broken back.
Have any of your gamer friends gone on Beast Games?
That hasn't started yet, has it? I feel like someone did.
I
feel like someone from Big Brother was on Beast Games.
They're in the 3rd season.
Oh, they are? What does that even air on?
Prime. It's an Amazon show.
I'm going to go on Beast Games. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to submit to be on Beast Games, and I will be denied again.
No, you won't, because at least I can get...
Don't go on Beast Games. I don't watch that. Go on Squid Games. Oh, I love Squid Games.
You know what the prize is on Beast Games? $15 million. The highest prize of any show.
Are you kidding me?
Now she's going to go and submit to be on it.
My son-in-law is one of the executive producers. That's why and it was 10 million first.
What? Are you kidding? Mm-mm. That's more than Squid Game. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's the highest, whatever.
Yeah.
They were really when last season, when I told you to apply, Ace.
Yeah.
They called me to be on it. And then my son-in-law, I wouldn't have done it anyway. I'm not good at that.
Why? Because you're too rich too?
No, I'm not too rich. I'm just if there's bugs and physical shit, I'm not good at.
For $15 million, I would peel off my own skin.
I would. Right? No, me too. But the thing is that it's a conflict of interest. He won't let me. He's the executive producer. There's 4 executive producers, but
oh my God, you're crazy.
He said I would do couldn't. That it's a conflict. That he felt uncomfortable about it. And then I said, okay, well, I want Ace to whatever. He goes, yeah, tell him to whatever. But yeah,
wow.
I had a child being born at the time.
Yeah, he couldn't do it.
$15 million, Ace. Take a video. $15 million,
and that was season 1. They went in knowing that the prize was 10 million, and Mr. Beast threw in another 5 million. He's so rich and doesn't care about money. And
here's
he
the
loves
thing:
to-
is like
Right.
I'm so delusional that I
Right.
think that I would be picked, but I'm not delusional enough to think I would ever actually win. Like that's like, oh no, I'm just here for the fun.
Win, yeah.
Yeah,
Right, but like you want to become a
Actually,
gamer.
yeah.
my crippling anxiety would set in and I would be the worst I've ever been. Like, because that's what would happen. I would go into it, but then I would hear 15 million and my head would explode. I would just be like, it would be life or death
You'd have
to
to
me.
watch it. I don't
Genuinely.
know if it's harder. It's just different from Traitors, but there's a lot of strategery.
Yeah,
A
you have
lot.
to be super smart.
How did you just say strategery?
Yeah.
Strategery.
Is that not a word?
Strategery?
Strategery. I like it.
You mean
Let's see.
you mean strategy?
Strategery.
No, strategery. Hold on. Wait, maybe it's a word.
Strategy.
I'm going to tell you right
Is
now.
strategery a word?
That's
He's gonna
not a
say,
word, babe.
English is my second language.
Strategy.
Strategy.
Strategically.
I just made up a word,
Strategic?
guys.
I like it
Yeah,
though.
you did.
I like it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
hooked on
did.
phonics.
Yeah.
Strategery.
You just made that up. That's Ace's gameplay, strategery.
Yeah. I'm going in with a lot of
He's like,
strategery.
He's like, recruit the traitor who no one suspects. Yeah, good plan.
ChatGPT is stuck.
Do that.
What
Oh,
is
wait,
ChatGPT saying?
Yes, strategery. It's a word.
But
Translation: big picture thinking, slightly chaotic, confident vibes, questionable execution. Excellent. Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah.
strategy.
right. Let me see. Is it a word?
strategery is a fictional, humorous word coined by Saturday Night Live writer Jim Downey for a 2000 sketch. Parodying candidate George W.
no.
Bush.
Culturally, absolutely yes. It's a satirical
Culturally,
slang word.
also no.
Saturday Night Live
satirical.
sketches parodying George Bush. Guys, I was being
Okay, so there you go.
being satirically
There's your
slangy.
answer. Oh yeah, it was satire for sure, for sure. Got
Anyway,
it.
so I think the show has more strategery.
More strategery.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it does. You have to watch
Good to
it.
know.
I don't know.
I haven't seen that one, but I
looks
love Squid
complicated.
Games: The Challenge. I love watching that.
I just think
I
that
would
Ace, you can
Die,
at least
but I
still
love
look
it.
at your video. See what I'm saying? Like
Thank you.
I can at least.
Yes.
It's not some casting people in London or something.
And what'll be nice is when I'll know they'll look at my video and then I'll know like they're like absolutely not. You know, right now I can say they didn't see it. Right now,
Maybe
Yeah.
Traitors
right,
didn't
but
see
maybe
it.
I could ask.
Yeah,
He gave me a lot of tips because he
it went to spam.
used
Yes.
to
Like
produce,
you have that in the back of your
Right.
mind.
he
Because they
used to
obviously would have
produce
wanted
Hell's
me.
Kitchen.
Yeah, duh.
He used to produce Hell's Kitchen, and he gave me so many pointers when I went on Food Network Star.
I can't believe you had to be gone for 9 weeks.
He told me
What did-
get a burner.
What did that
phone.
show even pay? Like a Cuisinart mixer?
Nothing.
Not the
Oh
mixer.
my
That show
god!
paid nothing.
Do you know how expensive
If
those
you won, you
mixers
would
are?
get your own show on Food Network.
That's crazy.
You got paid
9
nothing,
weeks?
just your per diem for food, and they would take that too because
Wow.
they would order whatever the hell they wanted. And
And they would take it out of your per diem?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
no, it was
Oh my
crazy.
God.
I don't even know why I
That's
did
crazy.
it. I had a manager at the time. It's like you could do it, whatever, and like, and I'm gonna be the first one gone because everybody was like a classically trained chef, and no, I made it all the way to the end, but they
Wow.
hated me.
Good for you. That's crazy.
Well, you
Yeah.
know, I'm going to be on the next season of Project Runway.
In your roles?
Yep. I'm going to go on and just kill it.
Your Rob inspired
Yes.
roles.
Ooh,
what
we're
aren't
rude.
you going to be on? What are you applying for everything?
No,
I've
he
never
just
applied for anything.
Traitors.
Really?
This is my first time applying.
Well, Traitors.
I applied for
He
Traitors.
he
That was
just
my
applied
first
for this?
and probably my last time doing anything.
And was
You should
certain.
apply for Survivor.
The way that I would make it 1 second on
too.
Survivor.
I would like. See, I know what I would. No.
I would make it until the first raindrop fell. And then I'm like, this isn't for me.
I
No.
would make it to like them explaining what's going to happen. I would just break down crying. Like there's
You would make it till the sand blew in your eyes when
I
you
don't
first
even know
get
why
on
you
the
applied
beach.
for Traitors because there's bugs.
I can
There's
do
no
the bugs in a
in
challenge.
beef games. No bugs.
Okay. Well,
I can do bugs too.
I
Bugs
know
don't
we
bother
know
me.
about you doing bugs.
cockroaches. Big
Oh my
Brother.
God, you told us last time about Big Brother.
Bury me. I don't care about being buried.
Oh.
Bury me.
Actually,
Barry doesn't bother me as long as I'm not buried with
either.
roaches. I'm not
I could do.
claustrophobic.
I could do all of that easily.
Oh, I'm
I
scared
don't
of
know.
all of it.
That you are.
Mhm. But
Well,
would that
I'm
make
always-
good TV?
But like I did Amazing Race and we had to do some scary stuff on Amazing Race. Like we had to zip line off of a skyscraper in Dubai. Like we have to do
What,
we have to do
what
some,
year
like,
was that you were
challenging.
on? Like a long time ago?
6 years ago,
Oh,
maybe.
okay.
Something like that. It was post Big Brother 14. It was maybe a couple of years after Big Brother 14. And you have to do like some scary stuff. And yes, it is scary, but in the back of my mind, I'm always like, they don't want to be sued. Like they're not
Right.
going to let you die.
Right. Of
They're
course
not going, these animals can't kill you because they can't kill you on TV. Like
Well, until they do.
I take comfort in that.
Right.
I'm like, and then if you do die, your family's going to be so rich. It was the most worthwhile death.
Right.
You know what I
It's
mean?
like
15
dying on a
million is going to
Disney-
look like
on a
nothing.
Disney-
Nothing compared to what they're going to get from that network. You know what I mean? Like it'll be a good cause at least.
Right.
You could die a lot of other worse ways
But not make
where
any
no one
money.
gets paid. Yeah. Like at least my kids now are covered
They're
for
set.
college and their
They're
weddings,
set, yeah.
etc. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, they're going to have to give some sort of a tribute to me. Like
That is
it's not
In
You could die in a lot worse
memoriam, a
ways.
lot of in memoriam.
yes.
memoriam a word?
yes.
I mean, so if you're going to go out, you might as well go out on the network's dime on a TV show.
do you want your husband to get remarried if you die?
Yes and no. I want him to remarry because I would like for my children to have like a mother figure, but he's just not allowed to like them as much.
Like,
He
yeah, he
has
can't
to
be into
always
them.
long.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, he has to always long for what once was,
Yeah.
what was better.
Of
You know, I want him to wake up disappointed
And the
every
sex
day,
can't
but
be
I
good.
do want him.
The sex has to be
Absolutely.
it has to be.
He has to close his eyes and think
Right.
of me.
Exactly.
I like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
That's good.
And be like, that was so much better back then.
Yeah.
Kind of like when Cody visited the other wives.
Yes.
Like, yes.
You're his
like,
Robin.
I want to be the Robin. Yeah.
You'll-
But he can have a Mary
Right.
that he begrudgingly has to accept,
Right.
a dinner invite with once a month.
Right.
Like that's allowed.
I hope
That makes perfect sense to me.
I hope that if I die, my wife marries someone, and I don't care about any of that. I just don't want them to be funny.
Oh yeah, he can't stand if they're funny.
See, because that's what you
Yeah.
are the most. That means that's what you
That's what he
are the
thinks
most
he is.
prideful about. Yeah.
You know,
Like,
like
you
all
think
of a
that that's
sudden
where
it's
your
like
value
he
lies.
goes to family dinner and everyone's laughing at his jokes when they normally tell me I've gone too far over the line. Absolutely not.
If you die and she marries like Rob, is it gonna bother you that he's so hot?
No. I'd love to watch. That's fine.
Mm.
That's fine. If
Well,
I
you
can
think
be
you
like,
get to watch when you die?
if I'm in heaven or whatever, I'm gonna peek around the room.
Mhm.
No, I would be.
He'll haunt.
I would be totally good with her. Fucking someone hot, marrying someone
As long
hot.
as they're not funny. No, I get it.
Yeah.
I want her.
get
I
it.
want them to have a lot of money, and I want.
You
them-
have
gonna
one
be-
thing, Ace. You've
We've got an
one
uphill
thing.
battle though. Now that you guys have so many kids, me too. Like I'm in that boat. I have 3 kids.
Oh.
Pickings are going to be slim. That's a lot of baggage.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what I
Well,
mean?
she's gonna
She's
leave
gonna be
them
like,
when they're
I come.
older.
I come with a loaded down Kia Carnival. That really narrows down.
she didn't want the
it
Kia
narrows
Carnival,
list.
so she would probably get rid of it first thing when I go.
There's like 4 car seats in that thing.
I feel like, though, do you marry somebody who also has kids?
Oh, for sure. You do, because that's who is willing to marry someone else with
Right.
also with a lot of kids. Like you do a Brady Bunch.
Okay.
Yeah, Brady Bunch. Didn't you watch
Yeah.
Brady Bunch?
Yeah, I watched.
See,
Brady
I'm
Bunch.
I'm actually in the perfect scenario for Brady Bunch because I have 3 daughters.
Oh, wow.
So then you just meet the 3 sons
Yeah.
from the other family.
But a boy mom is kind of tough.
Well, she's
My
a boy
husband might
mom,
like
but you have
that.
Louis too.
No, but
I
I'm
bet the
saying
boy
if her
mom-
husband tries to find someone, that's going to be a boy mom, and it's going to be a boy mom who's like,
No, it could
"My
be
boys
a
can do
girl.
no wrong."
Oh yeah, but she probably gets so much stuff done.
True.
Like I'm probably way more lazy than a boy mom.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're having to do so much like grunt work all the time. They're having to load up the baseball bats
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
I don't have to do any
You're
of
like,
that.
grab your tutu,
So-
let's go.
You have to have one of
Yeah,
those
let's
nets in
go.
the back of your car so the balls don't fall out.
I only have to go to 1 piano recital a year. You know what I mean? Like the boy moms, like they're rough and tumble. Like they know a thing
It's a
or
lot
two.
of work. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. So see, I think he might enjoy that.
I just worry
Work
that she's
ethic.
going to put her boys above your girls. I feel like
Well,
boy moms are
that's
the kind of
always the
moms
risk.
who are like, You know, my son did not do inappropriate things with that girl. She asked for it.
No, but
probably, but
you
Ryan
would train
won't.
your
He'll
girls.
be like, my little, yeah.
Okay.
You would train
And
your
girls
girls
are
and
always
say,
the
like,
favorite.
tell her nice things, whatever, even if you don't mean it. In fact, I prefer you don't mean it, but say this and that, and you're such a great mother figure, and you're so beautiful, and you're so that, so that she's nice to her. You know, you could train them.
Okay.
I think
to kind of fake that.
Just let it be on some network's dime.
Yes,
if it's gonna
please.
happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some network.
God, there'd be nothing worse than just dying in like a regular car accident. Ugh.
We've gone really down a very interesting, you know, just because I said a word that doesn't exist in the English language.
Strategery.
Strategery.
Strategery. Yes.
If I've learned anything from this guest spot today, it's that the two of you are a couple of hardcore strategists. We got some real brilliant next level think tanks up in here.
We're going to submit just this video for our next
It really
tape.
feels good to be seen, Brittany. Thank you.
The gamers could learn a thing or two from you guys. I mean, wow.
Listen, look how far Sheree got on Traitors. And she had no idea what was going on.
That's why sometimes it's very helpful to be in that spot. Yeah, it really is, because if that's what I think Dorinda has garnered, essentially. Like, that's shielded her, is that people are like, there's no way Dorinda's like thinking this critically.
Yeah, she's a little bit off. Yeah. She's a little bit off her rocker.
So funny.
All right, Brittany. Thanks you for
having
coming
me, guys.
on. We love you. We're so grateful that you came on. We can't wait to see you on season 6 of Traitors All Stars.
And on Still Flipping Out.
And Still Flipping Out. And we can't wait to listen to you on Jeff Lewis.
Look for me in the background. I'll be in the corner, far back right corner of that table.
And we can't wait to go to your Patreon, patreon.com/Britney Haynes. And follow you on all social media.
And we can't wait till she co-hosts with you to recap.
Next week, you guys can find Brittany on patreon.com/sisterwivestalk. We're going to be recapping an episode of Old Sister Wives. It's going to be great. And what else? OnlyFans. You can find Brittany on OnlyFans.
That's right.
That picture behind you is like OnlyFans.
That's the best picture I've ever taken. That's why
it looks like a toothpaste commercial thing.
It's the greatest photo I've ever taken. I didn't even take it.
Teeth first. I think we're looking at her teats.
That was I didn't
see that. I always hear about her boobs on Jeff Lewis.
Yeah, that's because he's obsessed with boobs. I don't even have like that great of boobs, but
isn't one bigger than the other?
Likes them, so I just like go. Well, I had a lift done after I had kids, because you should have seen the state of things. After those
listen,
kids.
I've had kids.
Ooh, it was bad. So I had a lift, and Jeff's very into it, and so I let him have it. But I don't want to disappoint him by telling him like they're really quite average.
Yeah. No, don't tell him.
Because you did a lift without implants.
Yeah, without implants.
Yeah.
Tiny bit of a reduction. I needed it.
I need a lift.
But anyway, that was the best picture I ever took. That was on Big Brother Unlocked this summer, which I did during Big Brother 27. And I was like, wow, sometimes the angle, everything just works.
The angle, the lighting.
Yeah. I did find myself looking at it quite a bit.
And sometimes I show up to do my Patreon and I look like a total scab. And so it's really funny, like the juxtaposition between the two. Because sometimes I'm just real ugly.
Remind them, I may look homeless right now, but look.
See what I'm capable of?
If I put some effort into it, look at me.
Yeah, exactly. I've got all sorts of fun stuff back here. This is like a Traitors thing. It's like a Scottish Highlands cow dog. I've got all kinds of stuff. Like these are all a Princess Di Beanie Baby that I got in an estate sale.
Oh my God.
I didn't know you were that level rich.
Right?
Holy
that's my 401k.
No, what is it worth?
My OG Big Brother key.
Oh.
What's it worth?
I don't know. I bought it at an estate sale in my neighborhood. I saw it. It was in like a container, it has a protective case around its little
tag.
Yeah, around the tag.
You took it out of the case?
I wanted it to live on my shelf. Yeah. I mean, I'm very proud of it.
I remember like the craze around the Princess Di Beanie Baby.
The craze. When I saw it, I was so happy. I was like,
I want.
Do you know how badly I wanted that when I was in junior high?
Yeah.
And now I did it. She did it.
She did it.
Okay, I made it.
Don't say that Britney hasn't accomplished anything, guys. She's got a Princess Di Beanie Baby. And God, I remember
I want to be, I need a friend to go to like estate sales and stuff. I love that so much. I love that hunt.
Oh, I've never, and so when I was checking out, they had like this green one too that had like
Shamrock?
a clover. The shamrock.
Did it have
and they were like,
4?
well, I don't know, because they said if you want this one, you probably also want that one. And I was like, I'll pass.
No, the
I only want
shamrock,
to
if it
die.
had 4 clovers, it was worth a lot, but a lot of them only had 3 clovers.
Oh, okay.
I passed on it anyways. I said I got eyes for one, and it's
How much did you pay for that?
It's Princess Di.
Couple.
$20.
Wow.
What?
They had no idea what they had in their hands.
I know.
But it wasn't in the protective
I need to
tape.
add it to my insurance policy.
Yeah, you do. Absolutely.
Yeah. I love it.
Wow.
As soon as we hang up, I'm going to Google the value of that.
Listen, you just want to be careful because you might find yourself being the next, person on the news for someone breaking into your house and stealing stuff.
I know, right? Like those housewives, you got to quit. They're flashing the diamonds. The next thing they know, somebody broke in.
Kathy Hilton doesn't have an alarm system.
Princess Di is gone.
Yeah.
Princess Di gone.
And you know what? She's going to end up right here on this shelf.
They leave literally everything else. They leave all my signed 8x10s. They leave this picture. They leave all the equipment.
I might take the picture too.
They only go for
I had on
Princess
this little bulletin board when I went on Family Feud.
Oh God.
Whatever. Last 2 years ago. You know that cool thing that says your name.
Yeah.
And Ken threw it away.
I'm
like, that was kind of cool. Because it's you could tell that it's from that. There's something
Did
about
you go
the colors.
on Price is Right at all? Price is Right?
No. I did
one episode.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Was it a celebrity version?
It was like they did an Amazing Race, a Survivor, and a Big Brother episode.
I think that's harder. I think that show's harder.
It was with Drew Carey, but I swear so many people ask me about that. Like of all the shows I've done, they're like,
like Steve Harvey is not really that great. He's a completely different person when the camera's on. Like completely.
See, some people are more warm and some people are
not.
more
He
stoic.
seems warm, but he's not. No.
Alan Cumming is very warm.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Like when we're standing there just waiting on, whatever, he's chatty. Like he talks to you. You can talk to Lala. Like he's warm.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, Andy used to be, I think he's warmer now than he used to be. Before it was only when the cameras were on. But I think he's kind of softened up a little bit.
I want to go on Price is Right, but I literally every time I watch it, I have no idea how it works. I'm not.
Well, but you don't know the prices of shit.
No, it's not about that. It's like I'm like, why did someone say a penny? Why did someone just say a penny or $1?
Because it's the whatever without going over.
It's the strategery.
It's the strategery of stuff. You don't understand strategery.
No, I don't.
Teach you.
And also, you're like Kim Kardashian. You don't know what a gallon of milk costs because you don't buy that. Like your assistant is going to Costco for you and getting all the things.
Let me tell you something. I buy every time I go to the grocery store, I buy 3 milks because these kids.
Me too.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Me too. I have to go to Costco and buy 2 of the like giant sleeve things of organic milk, which gets you 3 gallons.
Oh God.
Wow.
Yeah, my kids too.
Thank God you're rich, Ace.
Thank God.
I know. See, I'm over here. I can barely purchase it. I wish I could be like.
Thank you guys so much for listening today. Go follow Britney everywhere you can. You can follow Anna. It's going to be kind of a lame follow, but it is what it is. Thank you guys. Leave us a 5-star review. Write nothing negative about us, only positive things. And thank you, Foss Media. Thank you, the head of Foss Media. Thank you, production at Foss Media.
Foss Media. Somebody got a G Suite. Okay.
No, it's there's not even an email for it.
It's not even an LLC.
Nothing.
It's like a subsidiary.
It is the logo, and at the beginning of the episodes, it says Foss Media. Unclog
it doesn't
your
even.
feed.
It doesn't even pay taxes.
Unclog your feed is good though.
Thank you.
It's good. The whole thing is good.
And as always, thank you, Beyonce. Please don't
Beyonce.
have us offed. So, thank you guys so much. This episode brought to you by Princess Di, Beanie Baby.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brittany. It was so much fun
Thanks.
as always.